Hello, my friends. Andy, coming to you live from Anaheim, California. Please know that you can hear me. I did one of the biggest no-nos that you can do when going live, and that is not test the mic to make sure somebody can hear me. But if somebody can let me know if my mic is working, make sure that it's not over-modulating or anything like that. But if you would please let me know if you can hear me, that would be great. I see a heart. Well, that is good. But we are at Disneyland. We are here protesting with Sean from the line. I think his last name was Faust, so somebody can tell me what his last name is. I'm so sorry. I just was interviewed by Will Witt with Prager University, which was a great surprise. He and I just got to talking as we were in front of the Disneyland sign, which is right over, let's see, I can't see it. It's right over here somewhere. There's the Disney sign, but it's right over there. Hear you, but it sounds slightly choppy. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about that. That's the best I can do right now. Again, I made one of the biggest mistakes you can make, and that's go live without checking the audio first. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you coming on and letting me know. They're doing a great job of singing worship here. We have a really big crowd. Anaheim Police is out here in force. They've been really cooperative, just letting us know to stay. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it. But he's leaving now. the guy who put it all together is now leaving. But the worship's still going on. Again, we have a very large crowd. One of the things that we talked about when I was talking to Will is that the most important thing we got to understand in regard to boycotting Disney is that they have been a company that we have trusted with our kids for so many years. We thought that we could sit them in front of the television, as a little bit of a babysitter when we were busy putting in one of the movies and thinking, well, they're perfectly fine, they're perfectly safe. And then we learn that the producers and many of the people that work for Disney are putting into the movie, in the background and even in the foreground, topics and issues that we do not want our kids to be indoctrinated with. That is not something that we ever thought that we would have to worry about with Disney. It's just like having a teacher bringing in their transgender beliefs and thoughts, or their CRT beliefs and thoughts into a math equation. It's not something that we want being done. We want them to teachers. We want them to teach curriculum that is approved by now the parents, because we have to make sure and pay attention to what's being taught. But the education must be that of teaching kids how to read, write, count, and how to think, not what to think. We want to make sure that Disney's not slipping in messages that upend our morals and what it is that we believe as Christ followers, or even as a person that may be whatever religion you may be. Maybe you're not of any religion, but you probably don't want an adult teaching, whether it's through a movie or in the classroom, your children about sex when they're 5 years old. That is the thing that we are really fighting against right now. And as one of the speakers said, if we're not going to fight for our kids, then who are we going to fight for? What are we going to do? Disney cannot be trusted. They need to be canceled in every aspect possible. They own not only Disney Plus, but they own Hulu. They own ESPN. They own a large number of media platforms that you will want to consider canceling. Obviously, you don't want to come to the park. We want to make it well known that their decision to continue to indoctrinate our children and to double down, as the CEO did just the other day, saying that he was going to do more to support the indoctrination of children through their movies and through their parks, not allowing at the park for them to say, welcome boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, because they don't want to offend somebody. No, there's boys and girls, and there's women and gentlemen, and that is just the way it is, and they need to get back to the basics of life and stop this madness. And so I just wanted to come on live. I have a recording of the speeches that took place. It's about 20 or 30 minutes. I'll make sure and upload that into the social media platform so you can get to see some of the great speakers. I think Will Witt did a great job of speaking. He's a new Christian who was baptized by our pastor, Jack Hibbs, and he was happy to talk about that with me when we were talking before we went on camera. So that was awesome, talking to him about our respect for Jack Hibbs and what it is that he's doing for not only the state of California, but for our country. Again, there are a large number of people here. They're praying. We've only had maybe a few people come by and yell at us about their displeasure about us being there. I would say the majority of the people walking by are supportive, even though they're walking into Disneyland. Maybe they're going to be rethinking, but many people probably had it already planned on their vacation, which I can somewhat understand, but why not get a refund and not go? But I would say that mostly the people that come by drive by honking in support, waving. We had an employee from Disneyland speak. She will be on that video that I will upload when I get home, so it should be ready sometime tonight or in the morning. And what else do we have here? Well, we had McCoy. Hetty, help me with his name. I should know his name. I just can't think of it right now. It's not Roy McCoy. What is his name? From Simi Valley, the pastor, McCoy. Pastor McCoy, how about that? He was here. He spoke. He just now left too. But another great Rob McCoy. I knew it was a RO something. Thank you, Hetty. Rob McCoy was here. We were just inches away from all these people because we had to hug up against the band and the speakers during their part of speaking. So Rob McCoy, Will Witt, Sean Faust, I think his name is. He's the one who is, I believe, the creator of Hold the Line. Did a fantastic job speaking. Oh, his daughter said a fantastic prayer. Brought me to tears as they're coming back now. Maybe they can't find their car. But they did a great job. I don't think I probably missed somebody, but there were a couple people that spoke. Some amazing people spoke and talked about the reason why we're doing this and why it's important that parents stand up and protect our kids. But we're going to show you right here, right beside me there is Sean right there getting interviewed. He's getting pulled all over the place, so I don't want to... and it looked like he was trying to leave a couple times, but he keeps getting pulled back. I think he did a great job of setting this up. We're talking about another event in the near future in a field that's down the road. I know the field he's talking about. It used to be like a strawberry field down there. But they went and checked it out. They said that maybe 1,000 people could fit in the next location. So we probably should be looking forward to that. All right. I don't know that you come this way. It's very tight quarters here. People are trying to get by, and I'm blocking everything. All right, so I'll leave it at that. Again, I think the video is amazing that I took earlier of the speeches, and then we actually walked across the street over to Disneyland and took a picture. I wasn't in because I was busy taking a picture, but right under the Disneyland sign, everybody holding their signs, and one of the favorite signs was the mouse turned out to be a rat. That's one of my favorite signs too. Yeah, everybody's busy right now, so I'm gonna allow their speeches earlier to speak for them, and I'll upload that. Be looking for it on all the social media. Right now, we're broadcasting on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, not Rumble because I couldn't set it up, but look for the video on all those platforms, and I think you'll really enjoy the speakers and why it is important to boycott Disney and anything that Disney touches, to make sure that we let them know, especially here in the state of California, that parents are going to stand up for their kids. All right, my friends, love you guys, and God bless you all.